Ever wondered why people might not be giving you the respect you deserve? You try to be kind, you try to be considerate, but something just isn't clicking. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's often not what you say, but what you do. We're going to dive into some common habits that could be holding you back, sabotaging your relationships, and costing you respect. Let's face it, these habits are often unconscious. You might not even realize you're doing them. But the good news is, once you're aware of these pitfalls, you can start changing your behavior and start earning the respect you deserve. Now, let me tell you something. There's nothing that screams, "I don't value a word you say," like cutting someone off mid-sentence. When you interrupt, you're sending a loud and clear message that what you have to say is more important than what they're saying. And that's a surefire way to breed resentment and disrespect. Think about it. How does it make you feel when someone talks over you? Dismissed? Marginalized? Exactly. Look, your word is your bond. When you make a promise, you're putting your credibility on the line. And when you break that promise, you're not just breaking your word. You're breaking the trust. That's foundational to any respectful relationship. People start to see you as unreliable, undependable, someone who doesn't follow through. And let me ask you, how much respect can you have for someone like that? Being chronically late is like saying your time is more valuable than everyone else's. It's inconsiderate, it's disrespectful, and frankly, it's just plain rude. When you show up late, you're essentially stealing time from the people who were kind enough to wait for you. You're sending the message that you don't value them or their time. Listen, conversation is a two-way street, not a one-man show. When you dominate every conversation, you're not engaging in dialogue, you're delivering a monologue. And that's not how you build respect, that's how you alienate people. You've got to give others a chance to speak, to share their thoughts and feelings. Otherwise, you're just telling them that their voice doesn't matter. Chapter 5. The Master of the Vacant Stare. You know what's worse than not hearing what someone has to say? It's pretending to listen when you're really a million miles away. Not listening, truly listening, is one of the most disrespectful things you can do. When you don't listen, you're dismissing their thoughts, their feelings, their very existence. You're basically saying, "You're not worth my time." Chapter 6. The Human Fault Finder. Now, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being downright critical. When you're constantly finding fault, nitpicking and tearing others down, you create a toxic environment where respect can't survive. People need to feel safe, they need to feel supported, they need to feel valued. Constant criticism does the exact opposite. It chips away at their self-esteem and breeds resentment. Chapter 7. The Boundary Buster. We all have our boundaries, our limits, our personal space. And when you ignore those boundaries, you're essentially saying, "Your feelings don't matter to me." Whether it's overstepping physical boundaries, emotional boundaries, or even just conversational boundaries, you're sending a message loud and clear that you don't respect their limits. Respect, you've got to earn it. Look, respect is a two-way street. It's about giving respect to get respect. By being mindful of these habits, you can start to build more respectful and meaningful relationships. It's about recognizing that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and consideration. So take a good hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, are these habits costing me respect? Because if they are, it's time to make a change. Remember, building respectful relationships takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content.